Welcome again. Top 3 foods that diabetics should completely avoid. The first one is margarine. Margarine is a trans fat, which means it's an altered fat. Even in New York City, all types of things go down in New York City. They banned in their restaurants about 2009, they banned trans fats, and margarine was right at the top of the list. So what does it mean it's an altered fat? Altered fat means that it was a vegetable oil, liquid, and then it was hydrogenated, which means that it was saturated with hydrogen atoms. And because it's saturated with hydrogen atoms, it became solid, and now it has become a saturated fat. Not only is it hydrogenated, which means it's saturated with hydrogen atoms, but canola oil is also added to it, which means here comes Erucic Acid, and that is dangerous for your system because it actually stores lipids or fats within your heart tissue. Number 2. The number 2 food on the list as far as the top 3 is going to be oatmeal. Now, I know a lot of people are champions of oatmeal, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're in a condition as a type 2 diabetic, you want to stay away from the oatmeal until your condition begins to get better, because that oatmeal is going to elevate your blood sugar levels, and we want to keep it neutral throughout the day. Now, with the oatmeal, a lot of people do, the blueberries or the peanut butter or some type of sweetener. So right there, all of those added additions is also going to elevate your blood sugars. So let's try your best to stay away from the oatmeal first thing in the morning. And you have to figure, I know breakfast is supposed to be the biggest meal of the day, but if you wake up in the morning and you're not feeling hungry, then you don't necessarily need to eat breakfast right away. You can wait till 10 or 11, but you want to just balance it out, see how your body feels, and whatever you ate that night, remember, it's called breakfast because you're breaking the fast in the morning. See how your body feels, try it out. But we want to have some other alternatives in order for you to get the fiber in your system and get the good saturated fat in order for you to stay full longer and allow a slow rise on the glycemic index. Number 3, sugar-free foods, sugar-free snacks, sugar-free products altogether, they're the same. The only reason they're labeled sugar-free is because the companies that produce these products, they don't label their sweeteners as sugars. We're talking Saccharine, Aspartame, Sucralose. These things are heavy in sweeteners, and yet when it's advertised as sugar-free, everybody goes out and not understanding, hey, why am I having the same issues as before and getting worse? Remember, high levels of blood sugar does tear away from the endothelium layer of your arteries. And when it does that, nitric oxide is being depleted, and now you have to get something to patch up the endothelium layer, which is the thin layer of cells around the arteries. And what's going to patch it up? LDLs, low density lipoproteins. So as it's doing its patching job, the more of those sweeteners and oatmeal and margarine, all that does is going to demand the liver to push out more cholesterol, and then you're going to develop plaque, which is atherosclerosis, and the condition continues to worsen. So stick around. We're going to continue on this series. What can we eat, especially in the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or you might just be doing breakfast and dinner or lunch and dinner. Hey, whatever is good for your body, make sure you eat before 7 o'clock. All right, look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.